Welcome, 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 everybody. Welcome to the pre-week analysis. Once again, you already know who it is. So let's go ahead and jump into it. Before I get into it, let me give a quick disclaimer. This is not financial advice. Anything that I share during this analysis is for educational purposes only. I repeat, this is not financial advice. Anything that I share during this analysis is for educational purposes only. Cool beans, cool beans. Well, it's going to be a brief and quick pre-week analysis. I'm basically carrying the same bias over from last week into this week. I do want to see futures and currency pairs go higher, and I do expect the dollar index to drop lower. So that being said, looking at Ditsy, I don't want to see Ditsy push any higher than consequent encroachment of Friday's wick, right? That's this purple line that you see right here at 103, 544. I don't want to see us reach up any higher than that, right? So basically, what I'm saying is if we reach up and retest it, that's fine. But I don't want to see us close above consequent encroachment of Friday's wick, right? So if we wick up just a little bit above it, that's cool as long as the candle's body doesn't close above consequent encroachment of Friday's wick. Then my bias will absolutely remain bearish, and the weekly sell side liquidity will be my first point of interest. And as you know from the weekly wrap up and last week analysis, this weekly fair value gap here with these relative equal lows is our next point of interest after we run the weekly sell side liquidity. If we do break and close above that um consequent encroachment of Friday's wick, then I will expect price to run this daily buy side liquidity from November the 24th. So easy peasy, right? Easy peasy. Looking at currencies, we know that currencies are inversely correlated with the dollar. So if I'm bearish the dollar, then that means I'm bullish currencies. And I do expect us to push up into the imbalance from Thursday's price action, right? I want to see us pull up into these levels, and I would like to see us show no resistance at these levels and just explode through them and come back and use them as a support to continue higher. So that's what I'm expecting out of Euro USD. If we run this buy side liquidity and we break below it aggressively and the body of the candle close below it, then I will expect Euro USD to come down into the imbalance of November the 14th candle. This imbalance right here and retest these weekly PD array levels that you see here. Easy peasy, right? Same thing for GBP USD. I'm bullish, of course. I would like to see us go bullish somewhere in this area with this with the I can I'm just gonna leave that right there. That's that daily fair value gap from November the 28th. It's already been efficiently delivered through. The inversion failed, so this would be kind of like a double inversion fair value gap, but to the upside. So I expect for us to go higher. I will allow for price to come down into the discount PD arrays from Friday's price range, right? Friday's candle right here. We see we have our discount PD array levels here, the 62 and the 79. And the 62 sits right below consequent encroachment of this fair value gap. So I would allow for price to come down and run these levels here and then go higher. If we run these sell side liquidities here, right, the daily and weekly sell side liquidity, then I will expect for Euro USD to come down into this fair value gap, right? And we will see how price reacts there if price flips to the downside. But I am bullish currency, so I do want to see us go long from in this area. And looking at NZD USD, same thing. I expect us to pull back, right, down into this blue area that I have marked here. This is the consequent encroachment of this daily fair value gap that we see, right? I would like to see price drop down in there and continue higher to, of course, this fair value gap that we see here. That's inside of this sell side imbalance, buy side inefficiency. So that's what I'm looking at for currencies. Moving on to futures. I already got it outlined for you. I want to see us drop down into Friday's discount PD arrays and continue higher. I am bullish futures, and my bias for futures will remain bullish until I see us run this sell side liquidity, break below it, and the body of the candle closes below it aggressively. Then I expect us to come on down into the weekly PD arrays right here, below these relative equal lows right here, right? And if we run all the way down to the weekly sell side liquidity, I will wait for price. I would need to see price break below it aggressively and close below it. And then I will target this sell side imbalance here that sits on top of this weekly fair value gap. So cool beans, cool beans. And last but not least, NQ. I want to see us go long from where we're currently at. I will allow for price to come down into consequent encroachment of the weekly PD arrays, discount PD array levels here, 62.79, right? And as long as price doesn't close, the body of a candle doesn't close below consequent encroachment, the body of in let me see something. Yeah, the body of an hourly candle. As long as the body of an hourly candle doesn't close below consequent encroachment of the weekly discount PD arrays, then my bias will remain bullish for NQ as well. So my bias across the board for futures is bullish. I've gave you my if this then that scenarios. So as always, I hope you guys enjoyed this pre-week analysis. That will conclude this week's pre-week analysis because I'm just basically sticking with the same analysis from the previous week. So as always, if these reviews are adding any value to your life, to your trading journey, please feel free to like, share, and most of all, subscribe. It really helps out a lot. If you would like to join the private Telegram group, the website is back up now. So just visit precisionpipsllc.com and sign up for the silver package. And then that will give you access to the private Telegram group and everything that we are discussing and have going on inside of there. So, with that being said, I appreciate you guys coming out tonight, tuning in, getting this knowledge and empowering yourselves. Let your family and friends know you love them while they're still here, please. And as always, peace and love, everybody. You know.